Years ago, I lived in an apartment complex, and I was like 15 at the time. And that's where I met one of my good friends. His name was Chris, and we both really loved to go and skate around and stuff. But we weren't good. We sucked. Like we never went to the skate park or anything like that. But in our apartment complex, like there were like little curbs and like little staircases and everything, and so we would just focus on like just skating. That was good enough for us and stuff. But like most apartment complexes, you can't really like skate there, and like people usually complain and stuff. So what we would do is the main office would close around 6:30 p.m. and so we would always wait for the office to close so that people couldn't complain and we wouldn't get in trouble for it. And one night we were skating in the back of the apartment complex because there was a little curb that was like slanted, so we loved to like just like wax it up and just like skate it and grind it. And we were just like sessioning it, just skating and stuff. It's like dark, there's like nobody around, and then I hear something from like my right, and I look up, and there's like some guy like pacing back and forth in his apartment, and he's just like yelling all these like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" and why the fuck did you do this to us and everything. And so we're like, what the fuck? And we stopped skating. We're just like, what's going on, And so we're hiding from a distance, like by like one of the garages where people usually park their cars and stuff, and I'm just staring at this guy, and he's just pacing back and forth, like freaking out, like throwing stuff and everything. And so we're just like, dude, what the fuck's going on, And so we're standing there, and then next thing you know, he comes out onto his on his patio, and he just yells, "What the fuck are you kids looking at? What are you looking at?" and stuff and all this stuff. And we're like, oh shit, he noticed us. And so we're just standing there, and then we didn't say anything, and then he starts asking like, "What the fuck is your name, huh? Tell me your fucking name. Tell me your fucking name right now." And we're just standing there. We're just like, okay, what the fuck? And being like, I was like 15 at the time, and I was 13, and he's scared shitless. He's not saying anything. But like back then, like skaters are just like, you have that mentality of like, oh, rebellious, like, oh, I'm gonna cuss this guy out and everything. And so I'm just like, fuck you, I don't need to tell you my name, like I don't need to tell you shit, like fuck off. And he's like, what did you say to me? And from his top patio, he jumps onto the grass. From right there, he jumps. And at this point, I'm like, holy shit, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. And like my friend Chris is just like, oh my god, and he's just freaking out, just standing there, not doing anything. And so I'm like thinking like, okay, does he have a gun? Does he have a knife? Is he on drugs? Is he drunk? What's he gonna do? And so like we're just standing there like this in the street, and he's like probably like right where like our professor Matt Taylor is, and he starts chasing us, and my friend Chris runs one way and I run the other, and we're like, holy shit, fuck it. So we start booking. I start booking it. I'm like, hell, I'm not gonna deal with this. And he starts chasing me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucking done. This guy looks like he's like 35, 40 years old, and he seems like he's like insane. Like I don't know what he was on or something. And he starts chasing me, and I start running down the street. I'm running down the street like, fuck this, dude. I do not want to fucking die. And he's just like, I'm gonna kill you, get back here. And I'm like, okay, the best thing to do is probably not go back to my apartment. So that's I was like, all right. And so I start trying to lose him like in the sidewalks inside like the like the main apartments and everything. And so I'm like running around, there's nobody around. I'm yelling, help, and there's nobody around. So I'm like, I'm fucking done. And then finally, like out of nowhere, I just feel this. I feel somebody grab my shoulder, and I don't know where this came out of me. And out of nowhere, I don't even know how it happened. I grabbed my skateboard and I just smacked the shit out of him on the side of the head, and he just flops to the ground. And at this point, I'm standing there, and he's just on the ground, like in the street. And I'm just like, what the fuck did I just do? I'm 15, I just knocked this guy out. Like, how did I do this, And I just keep running. I just kept running. I didn't even think about skating, nothing. I was scared shitless. I was like, I'm not gonna get in trouble for this tonight. I'm not gonna deal with this. And so I finally go back to my, I go back in my friend in front of my apartment, and like I start calling my friend, like Chris, like, dude, where are you? And like I'm like in front of like the staircase, and I look behind, and I just see him like just sitting there like under the staircase, like all scared, like crying, like freaking out, like what's going on and everything. And I just told him like, dude, I just knocked this guy out. Like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do, And he's just like, dude, how do you feel? Are you okay? Did he hit you or anything? I'm like, no, he just grabbed my shoulder, and I knocked him out. And then I was like, oh, dude, let's get out of here. Like I don't want to get in trouble. Like I don't want to get caught by the cops or anything, And then and so what we decided to do is, I was like, dude, I'm pretty hungry, let's go to downtown Brea. And so we went to downtown Brea and went to Taco Bell. I had a steak quesadilla. I think I bought him like 2 tacos. And we didn't go back to the apartments till like maybe like an hour or 2 later. And since then, I haven't been around that area. I will never go around that area again. But that was one of the scariest moments of my life, and I don't know how I was able to do that at 15 years old.